Hi, this is my entry video for the Sizzling Summer Weight Loss Challenge started by Diva Slims Down. I'm really excited that you started this challenge, Ruth, because I've been watching you for a long time now, and you've been a really great inspiration to me. I actually started this challenge in January, and I did upload my first videos then. But mostly what I've been doing for the last months is a lot of research and trying to figure out what my body needs and what's going to work out for me. I do have a really big family. I have a lot of kids, so it's been really hard for me, harder than I think I imagined it would be to fit in um, routines. I'm not really good with routine. Having as many kids as I have, I'm kind of the queen of improvising and telling myself it's not a big deal if we're late, working in ways to make excuses and not always have to do everything that I originally set out to do because, there's something that always comes up. So, the biggest challenge for me is getting into a routine that I stick to instead of succumbing to, this little bit of downtime. I just want to lay here, I just want to take a nap. And I really need to not do that because that nap is not going to make me happy next month or next year. That workout is. I have to work with what I've got, and what I've got right now is I've done a lot of research um, on being vegetarian and cutting out over-processed things from my diet, and yeah, this sucks. Okay, so a little about myself. I'm 25 and I'm a full-time mom to 7 kids. I was never really healthy ever my entire life. I was overweight for most of my childhood and my early teens. I did manage to lose most of the weight when I was about 15, and I was at that time biking about 15 miles a day, 3 to 5 days a week. So I was definitely a lot better in shape, but I was never eating what I was supposed to eat or nutritionally where I was supposed to be. I just mentioned that because to me now it's really important that I be healthy. I realize I've never been healthy before, and that's my number one goal in this entire thing, is to just know that I'm having a healthy diet, know that my body is healthfully in shape. If I can get there, I think that I will have definitely succeeded because it is more about health now than it's ever been. Um, I gained a lot of weight with my first pregnancy, and I didn't lose it, and I had a bunch of kids right after that, back to back. So I never really gave my body time to heal or to get back to where it was before. Um, I had my last baby in July of last year, and I'm finally ready to kind of devote this time to me and get myself back to where I need to be. Uh, my goal for this challenge is to continue cutting out more meat and processed foods. I want to eventually become fully vegetarian, but as for right now, I'm just trying to slowly replace my meat with other things, and I'm still kind of finding out what I like and what I don't like. So it's not perfected by any means. I'm going to be trying a lot of vegetarian recipes. I have to make pretty much 2 separate meals right now. One for my kids and one for my husband, who's hypoglycemic and diabetic. He does not eat healthy, and he's really paying for his bad choices now, health-wise. And it's been really trying on our family, and he has no desire to go on this journey with me right now. So I'll pretty much be making 3 meals when I cook. So my goal to kind of combat that is I'm going to be trying new recipes that freeze well, and I'm going to really try to prepare as many things as I can over time with my free time, or ahead of time, not over time, so that I can just go and grab it, and that'll make it a lot easier for me, I think, to stick with it and to not just decide to eat what everybody else is eating because I've already cooked 2 meals and I'm sick of standing for 2 hours. I'll definitely update you all if I find any really good recipes, especially for those of you who are trying to cut out meat or even just do like a meatless Monday, because the health benefits really are where it's at. Because I'm going to be doing all sorts of things like this next week. I'm going to be making my own spicy black bean burgers and vegetarian chili. So I'll definitely look forward to videos where I'll take pictures and I'll post the recipes and links to them and everything. So if I find anything that works for me, you guys can benefit from it too. I plan on sticking to a 1,500 calorie a day diet. Only eating up to 1,700 calories a day, based on how many calories I burn off from my workout, like eating back your calories, which you'd be familiar with if you were logging into MyFitnessPal. I do use MyFitnessPal, though I'm not good at it. I'm not great at logging all of my stuff every day. So if you are the kind of person that likes to, give somebody a kick in the butt when they need it, by all means, I'll take it good. I could use it. If you want to warn me or let me know to continue logging. But for the most part, I'm really bad at it. I write down everything I eat right now. I do keep a journal. I'm just bad at getting online and logging it all in at the end of the day because it takes a long time and I just want to lay around. But by all means, let me know. If you're somebody who gets discouraged or demotivated by reading that somebody else is eating bad stuff or it's too tempting for you, don't look at my logs. I'm not perfect right now. I'm not even close. I do log in everything I eat when I log. I'm honest. So if I eat fast food, I'm going to log in fast food. And so if that's something that bothers you, I'm just letting you know ahead of time. My diet is not one to look at for pointers yet. I'm working on it and it's a work in progress and I'm nowhere near there yet. So if you are going to be tempted by seeing that I had a Sprite or a Coke on there, occasionally, then please just don't look at it. Or, I'll let you know if I say I did really good today, then look at it. But I don't want to hinder anybody's goals. So if you're tempted easily, or you don't want, or you feel like if somebody else got to have it, you get to have it. I don't want to be responsible for that. So I'm letting you know ahead of time. I'm working on it, but don't look at it if you don't want to see bad stuff. Because I know that that's sometimes how I feel. I'll look at somebody's logs and I'll see that they had a Snicker bar and I'll be like, Snickers, yeah. So don't look at mine because, like I said, I'm not doing great yet. I want to try, another goal I have for this challenge is I want to try to track at least 10 miles a week of walking, or jogging, or skating, or something. I don't even know why I said skating. I don't have skates, but I would like to skate. So maybe in the future, skating will be a part of my miles. But right now, my kids are in Little League, and I have to walk them 3 miles there, 3 miles back to get to their games. So it's pretty realistic that I could hit 10 miles just having to do that. Not even counting I walk to the grocery store. I walk to the YMCA to go swimming. So that's my goal, is to hit at least 10 miles, and I think that that'll really push me the extra bit to do those things that I wouldn't normally, I'd find excuses not to do, or I'd tell myself I was going to go tomorrow. So 10 miles, if I give myself 10 miles a week, I really think that that'll push me to do more than I would have without that. Let's see. I'm also trying to drink at least a gallon of water a day. I'm just filling up a gallon, putting it in my fridge, and I'm trying to empty it every day before I go to bed. I'm not good at this. That's why I'm giving myself the challenge. Because I'm really good at cutting out soda and bad stuff for the most part. I'm not good at filling all of those liquids with water because I just don't like water unless it's right after a workout or I'm incredibly hot. So that's really a big thing for me, and I know it's important, and so I'm working on that. So a gallon of water a day, 10 miles a week. I'm trying to stay away from soda and energy drinks and stuff, which is also hard because I live in Oklahoma. So it's almost 100 degrees every day here already. And it's hard, not to need that Gatorade. So I'm hoping that if I just eat the right meals, really moisture-rich vegetables and stuff, and I'm keeping myself hydrated enough, I'm not going to need as much of that. but we'll see. And I am doing the low calorie or no calorie versions of Gatorade and stuff when I do. So I'm not going to beat myself up so much over that. I'm just trying to drink more just clean, clear water than anything else. Let's see. I also want to try to do a 10-minute workout 5 days a week. I get all my 10-minute workouts off of YouTube, and I'll be sure to link any of those that I find that I really particularly like, but I put them all in my favorites, so if you check out my page, you'll find out ones that I like by looking at that. I think it's realistic that I could hit, I always have 10 minutes, and I really want to try to fill the time that I normally sit down and check my Facebook with something more healthy. So I'm going to leave YouTube up all day long on my browser, and I'm going to have favorites saved maybe at the beginning of the week. I'll spend the weekend saving videos I want to try, and whenever I have a free 10 minutes, I'm going to try and just knock one out once a day, at least 5 days a week, more if I have time. Okay, my stats. My largest weight ever was about 315 pounds. That was when I was pregnant with my last son, and I was so in denial that I was not really overweight until I hit that 300 mark. It was really hard for me, but it opened my eyes too, so maybe I needed to hit that in order to finally decide that I needed to make changes. I began my official journey about January, and I was 295. I weighed myself on the 4th. I have to weigh myself in my closet, which doesn't have a light in it. Ruth, let me know if you want me to update it later. If I have to have a video of my actual weigh-in, I'll try and take my scale out onto the back porch or something. But I tried videotaping it with my camera and with my other thing, and I don't have a flashlight, and I just can't get a good read on it because it's not a backlit. But if that's something that you need, you absolutely need to see it on video. Like I said, I'm pretty sure I can take it out on my back porch, and it's flat enough that it'll read right. But I have all carpeted rooms in my house, and if you put it on the carpet in the house, I can gain 40 pounds or lose 40 pounds depending on where I'm standing in the house. So it's not really accurate, but I also have measurements, that I'm going to post and everything too. So but just let me know if you need it for the challenge, because I want to follow the rules exactly how they are for everybody else. So let me know, and I'll definitely post an update video with just that picture of my actual weigh-in for you. Let's see. I was on the 4th on Friday when I weighed myself. I was 289.6. So I did lose a couple pounds, but I've kind of been bouncing between those pounds for the last couple of months. I've been going back up and back down. My goal for the end of this challenge is to lose 2 pounds a week. So for 8 weeks, that's 16 pounds. Realistically, I think I can do that. If I can stick to my portion control and my calories, I think that I can hit that, 2 pounds a week. If I hit more, great, but right now I'm just going for 16 pounds. My overall goal is to hit 180 pounds. And I'm not even sure if that's going to be the end, because my body has gone through a lot of changes with all of my pregnancies. I have a lot more chest. I have a lot more hips, which means I'm probably more thighs. So I'm not sure what I'm going to look at, at 180. Which is a lot like how you explained. You weren't sure how your body was going to be at 180 because you'd never been there. Well, I feel the same way. I don't think that my body now has ever been there. So we'll definitely see when I get there if I need to lose more or tone up. But to me, that's close enough to my pre-baby weight for me to feel like I really accomplished what I set out to do. Let's see. I feel like I will succeed this time where I didn't before, because for the first time ever, this is about me being healthy instead of just my appearance. I think for the last, several years, the last almost 8 years that I've been making babies, it's always been about, not fitting into that cute dress or not getting to shop at the stores that I really wanted to shop at. And now it is about my health, because I've watched my husband I've watched his health deteriorate for the last 10 years. And he's 16 years older than me. And I've watched how much it prevents him from doing and how many things it prevents him from really enjoying. And I look at our kids, and I did not have all these babies to miss out on their lives. And my father has a lot of heart problems. And he had his first set of heart attacks when I was only 5 years old. And my whole life, I had to mentally prepare myself to lose him before, milestones in my life happened. And I don't want my kids to be burdened or feel like they're going to lose me before I've gotten to help them as much as I can. I'm sorry. I didn't think I was going to get that emotional. But it's really important to me. Their daddy has diabetes, and he has fibromyalgia, and he's just suffering from so many things that could have been prevented with good long-term health. And he has no desire to change any of it, and that's really been the hardest thing for me, because his family sees what is happening to him. And he knows that genetics are going to give these same problems to his kids. And I feel like it's in my court to show my kids that just because genetics handed you this bad hand doesn't mean that you have to accept it. It doesn't mean that you have to deal with the problems. You can fix it. If you try, if you do the work it takes, you can be what you want to be, and your body can come back from those things. It never has to get that bad. And so this is about showing my kids before they're old enough to think that, giving up is the way to go and that they have no choice. I want them to see that, one parent succumbed to it, but the other parent saw what was coming and did everything she could to prevent it and to prevent them from having to deal with it. I want them to know that they have a choice and that their health should be number one. So I hope that I accomplish that, and I think I need a lot of help, which is why I'm joining this challenge. If I could do it by myself, I wouldn't be on here, doing this. These things embarrass me. I'm sure that my friends are going to see it, and most of my friends don't have any idea how big I've gotten because I do not tell them. I'm 1,000 miles away from most of them, so most of them don't know, but I'm putting it out here now because I need support, and I know that you guys need support too, and I'm going to be right in your corner where you're going to be in mine, and I can't wait to watch everybody succeed. And I can't wait to see who wins, but I know we're all going to do our best. And I am just so looking forward to becoming healthy and happier and loving myself more with all of you great ladies. And guys, if there's anybody that joins. Sorry, it's kind of, But, yeah, good luck to everybody. And I can't wait to watch all your videos. And thank you for watching mine.